Welcome back to West O to Catio Cooking. It is a beautiful late November day out. Temperatures in the 40s. Hardly any wind. So what better day than to do some cooking? And we are going to, this afternoon, make some fries to go along with our cheesesteak sandwich. So I've not done fries on the griddle before. We'll see how this goes together. I'm going to use butter, a little oil, and on it's about 400-degree griddle, which is a little warmer than I like, or I wouldn't say I like, than we normally use, but it's chilly out today, so maybe we're overthinking it, but we will. Turn the griddle up a little bit, spread out our fries in the butter and oil. Make sure that they're touching the cooking surface. Okay, that's a lot of fries, but I like fries. So now I am going to put a little butter on here. You really wouldn't have to. On these minute steaks or these frozen steaks, I know there are several varieties. They don't take long. So we'll put them on. Let them go here for a minute until it's time to chop them up, and they come apart very, very easily. That might be more meat. It is more meat. How are we doing here? 10 minutes. Than we need for one sandwich, but that's all right. I'm sure one of the themes of the Catio cooking videos is that overkill is underrated, which it truly is. I've got some seasoning. I cut that open somewhere. Now I'm going to put on these once we get into it a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay. Those fries are getting golden. I like that. That's good. I need a big spatula, apparently. On one of the videos that I watched, it said that, so when I get in, I'll put that on my Christmas list. Just keep those things separate. Let them fry up. And we are cooking right along here to enjoy a cheesesteak sandwich. Again, there's my tray. Best thing ever to keep from making a million trips into the house and dodging cats who, once they hear that catio door open, or at least Alphonse is off like a shot. I thought about building a pass-through through this window, and I still might, but that'll be a spring project. That's nothing to work on this winter, that's for sure. So I have a couple days here at Thanksgiving. We'll see. This is Wednesday. 5 days. I'm going to try to cook a few things. And one of the next things I think we need to do is cheese. Is to smoke some cheese. So we will keep that in mind. These slice up really nicely. We will keep that in mind I was brave enough to go to Hy-Vee today. I was not brave enough to go to Sam's Club, which is where I get most of my cheese. So that might be another day. I know they're not open tomorrow on Thanksgiving. There's Miss Mossy. There's my little Torby cat. There she is. Hi, Mossy. Hi, Miss Mossy. Miss Mossy is a shelter cat. She's 4 years old. And she spent 3 of those years in a shelter where they took wonderful care of her. A Torby is a mix between a Tortie and a Tabby. She's a long hair. And that's her sunspot, right? Oh, there you go, girl. That is her sunspot right there. Out here on the catio, that's her place, isn't it, girl? Yes, there she goes. Gonna take a nap in the sun. Yeah, that winter coat's coming in. It's coming in really long, so we might be in for a cold winter. But she was returned to the shelter a couple times. Very skittish when we adopted her, and she's come so far. She is absolutely a little cuddle bug. She is absolutely the sweetest little girl. And she's enjoying some time on the catio. Which I'm some more butter down. Now let's do some vegetables. We've got mushrooms. We've got pepper mix. These are the best thing ever. I figure out how the lid goes back on there, which is never easy. Well, maybe. Okay. And some onions. Just put the rest of those because that's about done. Might be more onions than we need, but not really enough to save, so stir these around. That's coming out well. That's getting there. So the whole thing's going now. Fries are getting brown. Yummy. Look at that. Look at those. Okay. Whoopsie. There goes one. Down the back. Oh well. Cost of doing business. All right. Hi, Mossy. Hi, Mossy. Of course, she's guarding the yard, which good cats do. All right. So now, let us, and we will stir that down a little bit, chase it around, get that all melty. Perfect. About enough. There we go. Well, there's everything going. These fries look amazing. nice and golden brown. Let's just see here. Oh, whew. They're warm, okay. They are warm. Where'd she go? Who knows? Okay. So now, those buns should be ready. And we will scoop this on here. It's going to be way too much, but we'll deal with it. Put some veggies on here. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Wow. That's a mountain of stuff. The last thing we need to do, put some cheese on here. Which should melt onto all the rest of this. Put that on there, and there we go. Just make sure these fries are ready to make their entrance. And these fries look pretty golden brown to me. Oh, look at that. Scoot these over to the hot side as we just let them finish up. I think we're going to turn this off. We're going to scoop up these fries. Put them on a plate. And go have lunch. There we go. I know I need to let these fries cool because both times I've tried them, just by snatching one off of the grill, it burnt my mouth. So I'm going to let it cool. I guess, as my friend says, even mice can learn, so maybe this mouse learned to let the fries cool. All right. There we go. And there is our cheesesteak and fries meal. So now, as this cools, turn the gas off down here. There's a natural gas adapter on here, so we utilize that. I'm going to start cleaning this thing. Starting with just some water. You go through a lot of paper towels during this process. That's not good. Don't like that. If you do this every time, you will have a clean, seasoned griddle to come back to for your next cook. And there we go. There is that. Got everything off there. And now, oof, it gets hot. We're going to season the griddle. A little cooking oil. I use canola oil. You can use whatever you like. Just takes a little. Spread this around. Ooh, it gets hot. Season. Whoops. The griddle. So when I open this up again, there, get that off there. Maybe for breakfast in the morning, we'll see how that goes. We will have a nice seasoned, clean cooking surface to attack the next thing. Oh, perfect. All right. That looks good to me. Yeah. See something here. All of that. Let me get that. In that little crevice. Oh, perfect. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to shut the lid. And I am going to go enjoy my cheesesteak for dinner. Thanks for hanging out in West O. This is Catio Cooking, and we will see you next time.